Good morning, children. Today we'll start with a new chapter, that is animal adaptations. Before starting the lesson, I'm going to give one activity. Complete the activity and send it to me. And the activity is find out where do animals live or find out in which place animals live. Different animals are adapted to the different climatic conditions. Then what is adaptation? Adaptation means the process which enables organisms to adjust to their environment in order to ensure survival. In simple words, adaptation means adjusting to the environment. In order to survive, different animals are adapted to the different regions. For example, fish is adapted to the water. Yes, and polar bear is well adapted in the snow or ice regions. From a small insect to the large animals, they have adapted to live in their particular habitat. Habitat means a natural home or environment where animal lives. Animals move from one place to other place. Yes, but why they should move from one place to other place? Animals move from one place to other place in search of food and water, and also to protect themselves from the other animals, and also to make their babies comfortable in their habitat. There are many different ways to classify the animals. Animals can be classified according to the food they eat, according to their body structure, and also according to the places in which they live. Now let's see the classification of animals. According to the body structure, animals are classified into two groups. They are vertebrates and invertebrates. Vertebrate means animal which has spine or backbone, and invertebrate means an animal without spine or backbone. Examples for invertebrate animals are earthworm, leeches, starfish, etc. And examples for vertebrates are humans, fish. We humans are also vertebrates because we have a backbone. We have a backbone on the backside of our body below the neck. Here in the picture you can see a backbone. We are vertebrates. See children, according to the structure of the animals are classified into invertebrates and vertebrates. Yes, invertebrates means animals without backbone. Yes, and vertebrates means animals with backbone. These vertebrates are again classified into 5 groups. The 5 groups are: first one is fish, second is amphibians, third is reptiles, fourth one is birds, and fifth one is mammals. Children, this you will study in the next class. Now only remember this classification of animals according to the structure of the body. According to the food they eat, animals are classified into herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers, and parasites. Children, this classification you have studied in the last class. Now let's recall these things once again. Herbivorous animals means which eat only plants. For example, rabbit, cow, goat, giraffe, elephant, etc. Carnivores are the animals which eat only meat or other animals. For example, fox, wolf, lion, tiger, shark, etc. Omnivorous animals eat both plants also and meat or other animals also. For example, bear, pigs, hen, and we human beings also omnivorous animals. Scavengers means these animals eat dead remains of the other animals. For example, vultures, beetles, hyenas. And the fifth one is the parasites. Parasites means they derive the nutrients from the other animals. For example, mosquitoes, roundworm, tapeworm. Roundworm is nothing but the jant which are present in the intestine of human body. Okay, these take the nutrients from our body. Many animals have body structure in such a way that they can escape from the danger or enemies, and the predators means which catch the other animals, they have also body structure in such a way that they catch the other animals to eat. In the picture you can see that deer has a strong legs so that it can run fast and it can escape from the predator. And in the picture, cheetah is a predator. It has also strong legs to run fast and it has sharp teeth also, and it can tear easily and eat the animals. We human beings are adapted to all the seasons like summer, winter, rainy season, etc. But some animals, they cannot tolerate or they cannot be active in the summer season, and some animals, they are not active in the winter season. Now let's see which animals are not active in the winter and summer season. Few animals, they sleep during hot dry summers. They will not be active in the summer season, and this summer sleep is called as estivation. For example, bees, earthworm, snails, frogs, toads, crocodile, etc. They sleep during hot dry summer because they cannot tolerate the hot summer. Some animals, they go to sleep during winter months, and the winter sleep is called as hibernation. For example, bats, squirrel, mice, chipmunks and bear, they sleep during the winter seasons. These are the example for hibernating animals. Some birds fly for hundreds of kilometers to find food and to escape from harsh winter seasons, and this is known as migration of birds. Not only birds, some animals also move from one place to other place in search of food and to escape from the enemies, and this process is known as migration. Children, today we have learned about classification of animals based on their body structure and type of food they eat. Now we'll see the classification of animals depending on where the animals live. Now let's see classification of animals based on where the animals live. Animals which live on land are called as terrestrial animals. For example, humans, rabbit, giraffe, elephant, tiger, these all live on the land and these are called as terrestrial animals. Animals which live in the water are called as aquatic animals. For example, all types of fish, starfish, seahorse, octopus, etc. These animals live inside the water. And animals which live on both land and in the water are called as amphibians. These animals live both in water also and they can live on the land also. These are called as amphibians. For example, frog, toad. Animals which spend a lot of time flying in the sky are called as aerial animals. For example, birds. Birds fly in the sky and these are called as aerial animals. Animals that mostly live on trees and grow on the trees are called as arboreal animals. For example, monkey, squirrel. These animals live on the trees. Children, today we have learnt about classification of animals based on food they eat, based on their body structure and based on where they live. Children, read page number 42 and 43 and complete the worksheets. Thank you.